You ever notice how people switch up what's right and wrong depending on who does it? If it's somebody they like, suddenly it wasn't that deep. You misunderstood, or they didn't mean it like that. But if it's somebody they don't like, oh, now it's unforgivable. Now they've got morals. That's not principle, that's hypocrisy. See, I don't bend truth based on who's involved. Wrong is wrong, even if it's my mama. Because real ones stand on principles, not popularity. If it's wrong for one, it's wrong for all. I don't defend people because I love them. I correct them because I do. And if you can't tell somebody you care about that they're out of line, then your loyalty is fake and your morals are for sale. Too many people defend dysfunction because it looks like them. They excuse toxic behavior because they can relate to it. They'll celebrate somebody being loud, reckless, and threatening because deep down, that's how they move. They see themselves in that same chaos. But the minute someone else does the same thing, oh, now it's a problem. Now it's wrong. That's not truth. That's called favoritism. Let's be honest. You can't go around threatening people, disrespecting folks, and act like there's never going to be consequences. Because for every action, there is a reaction. And for every cause, there is an effect. You can't plant chaos and expect peace to grow. You can't bring smoke to everybody's door and then play victim when somebody finally protects themselves. And yes, we can acknowledge tragedy and still talk about what led up to it. Accountability and empathy can coexist. We can mourn a life and learn from the choices that caused that pain. Because ignoring the truth out of emotion doesn't heal anything. It just repeats that same cycle over and over again. That's what people don't get. Loyalty without honesty is just enablement. If you really care about someone, you don't cheer them deeper into destruction. You pull them back. You speak truth even when it's uncomfortable. Because silence might feel like peace in the moment, but it's really permission for chaos to keep going. And then the same people who defended the storm start crying about the damage. They'll say, I don't condone that. But they were just laughing at it yesterday. They'll claim peace but feed on mess. They'll preach morals while making excuses for everyone they like. That's why I say energy does not lie. You can act solid, you can post quotes, you can pretend you're real, but the way you treat people exposes you every single time. Watch how someone acts towards the people they don't like. That's where the mask slips. Because integrity doesn't just show up for friends. It shows up when it's inconvenient. So yeah, wrong is wrong, even if it's my mama. Because truth doesn't change just because your feelings do. And peace doesn't come from pretending wrong is right. It comes from standing firm on principle. And I'll say this, when you live in truth, you lose fake friends, but you gain real peace. You sleep better at night because you don't owe anybody a lie. You walk lighter because you're not carrying guilt that doesn't belong to you. And you learn that silence isn't weakness, it's discipline. Standing on truth might cost you relationships, but it'll save your character. And at the end of the day, your peace, your integrity, and your soul are worth more than any crowd cheering for the wrong thing. Because when the noise fades and the chaos settles, all that's left is who you really are. So stand firm, stand honest, and remember, wrong is wrong, even if it's my mama.